Hello, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's good to have you around today. So, thanks for joining me again today. Thanks for coming out in numbers today. I really appreciate what I see. So, let's move ahead and do some analysis before 1 hour closes, so that we can be part of this move. Currently, this trade is open now. I am trading with the team, and this trade is actually very open. But then I asked the team to move the trade to break even, so that once a break even happens, we just wait for a fresh trade, out of the moons. So that is it pretty much. So let me see. Perhaps I have hit break even. Let me see. Okay, my trade has hit break even already. So no regrets, no single regrets on this. Because when you see a trade not moving the way you want, you just want to quit the trade on time, right? So that's the best thing to do. The best approach to take. Okay. So let's see how this moves. Let's see how what happens next. So I'm gonna close this, and I'm as well gonna close all this noise around here. So this is the deal, guys. Let's see. First of all, the break of above this level, above, let's see what level this is. This is actually 134.24 for German index. The break of 134.24 is actually going to result to some sort of move to 134.75. Is very small, but then it's very important move right there. Okay, let's see how many pips we're talking about. We're talking about 50, man. 50 pips for 1 day is more than enough. It's more than enough. Okay, so let's look at what actually is going to happen after this candle closes. This is 1 hour closure, at the same time 4 hours closure. So we're going to focus on 4 hours. Okay, again, let me just stress on something. Anytime 30 minutes is starting, if 30 minutes is starting, and then and I mean it's closing at the same time, 1 hour is closing, focus on 1 hour. Okay, if 4 hour 1 hour is closing and at the same time 4 hours is closing, it's advised that you focus on 4 hours, just to make sure that you execute this correctly. Okay, that is my simple advice as of now. So let's see. Upon closure of 4 hours, we're going to look for opportunity to get into market for price to move down up to 43 pips and beyond. That is if we have the volume. But then I'm going to target just for 3 pips. Beyond it is going to be 10% running. If 10% cannot give me 8 pips, then let it go and hit break even. Okay. So for Euro USD, it's pretty much more than this. 4 hours is closing as well. So let's expect some nice, some nice and attractive move here. Okay, so let's see. This is the levels we're looking at. This is actually pretty bad, man. Euro USD is pretty bad. Just bad, unnecessarily bad, if you understand what I mean. Am I even audible? Let me see. I hope. Okay, I'm audible. I'm not talking on mute. It's good to know that I didn't waste my time for nothing. Okay, 19 seconds to go. So the deal now is, of course, with this guy, but Euro USD sometimes messes up, right? So you need to get a good confirmation. 34 pips for how many? This is okay. Let's assume 63 pips. That's pretty much good. Let's focus on now German index and see what we can get out of German index. I expect a move to the upside. If I don't get a move to the upside to give me a steeper wick, I'm not going to take any trade. A move to the upside to give me some sort of steeper wick, then before we can talk about going down. Okay, if I don't get a steeper wick, no for me. And then Euro USD as well, I expect some significant move to the upside, then a move to the downside. Let's see this. Okay, that's nice. You can see here something is forming here, guys. What is forming? This is forming. Forces is forming in Euro USD 30 minutes. The question is it going to hold? That is the big question. Is it going to hold? If this level, if this normally our entry confirmation is supposed to be around 24.47, but then the best thing to do is to wait for this level to be broken, right? If this level breaks, then we can jump in, because you may as well get in here and price just comes here, breaks this high and jumps back down. It's not going to be nice. You know what I mean? It's not just going to be you're okay. You're not going to like it. Okay, You're not gonna like yourself for falling into that trap. Okay, so this is gonna be our buy stop. Of course, I want this to be left side. Okay, nice. So this level is gonna be our buy stop. I'm gonna put some price tag there. Okay, now this, well, we don't have enough steeper week, but we can manage this. We don't, you never can know what, but we have to be very careful, guys. We have to be very careful with this trade. This trade is very not healthy, not too healthy. The trade is not too healthy, so you have to use only quarter risk. Unfortunately, had it been we got some sort of steeper week, a week that goes up to this level, maybe 134.08, then we can get in here with full risk. But looking at this, there's no steeper week, so if price breaks below 133.76, then we can expect price to keep going down. Okay, let's look at what Euro USD is doing. Let's wait, just patiently wait and see what price is actually doing so we can take good advantage. So above here is our buy, because why? Because we have this formation forming there. It's forming already, so we just have to wait and relax patiently. You have to wait patiently, guys. It's all about patience, right? If you're not patient, you're always going to be making mistakes. For instance, let's assume you saw this and you just quickly got in here. What if price goes down to break below the low of the previous 30 minutes, and then breaks the low of the 30 minutes before that again? I mean, what are you going to say? I mean, you don't need to be faster than the market. Wait for price to come to you. Okay, you gotta wait for price to come to you. If you cannot wait for price to come to you, then you cannot be trading. Go do some other business. Okay, here is our sell stop. Do not forget, most of the times Euro USD, German index, and NAS index, they're all correlated somehow. So it makes sense if you just look well before you if you think something is wrong, that you cannot take this trade, please, I'm going to advise you not to take it. Okay, for me, I'm taking this trade based on what my strategy says. Okay, perhaps we may look at 4 hours, we may have price come up to this level before jumping down, but I'm not interested in anything that happens below here. Unless price crosses above here, that's when I will be interested in buys. If I don't get that, I'm sorry, I cannot take buys. Okay, that's it basically on this guy. We're just waiting to see what price can bless us with. And if you take a proper look at German index 1 hour as well, you can see that indirectly this setup is forming. Indirectly, it is forming, even though it's forming in a strange way. Strange way. But I know this strange way is going to be to our own advantage, right? So because of this, what I see in because of what I see in 1 hour, I'm not going to trust this level. I'm going to move our entry down to 13370, 13370. That's going to be our new entry, because in 4 hours it looks pretty simple, but in 1 hour it's a trap. It's going to be some sort of manipulation whereby price is just going to come touch this level, test this week and jump back up. I mean, nobody wants that, right? So let's wait for a proper breakout, which is from 13370. That is what we're waiting for now, and that's it basically. These two things, they play out every single day, like every single day. Imagine Euro USD breaking above here. If it now, let me show you. It already happened in Euro USD this morning, by the way. Look at 1 hour. This is forces. This is my setup right here. Can you see? This is my own forces happening here. See? This is my forces, right? Look at it. Exactly. Can you see this setup? This is it right here. I mean, there's no doubt about this, right? So we just have to wait for things to come to us. Now, 30 minutes, something similar is forming in 30 minutes as well. So let's see if it's actually going to be a win-win or something. Let's cast our focus on. Oh, sorry, I didn't give the price tag for German index sales. Okay, this is the price tag. If it happens, we take advantage. If it doesn't happen, it's a bye bye. So here we are waiting for bearish force to happen here. At the same time, in 4 hours, we are waiting for candle flip. So these two, that is weak fill, okay? So these two things, they sometimes they work hand in hand. So if we are able to get flip completely done, then we are going to wait for 1 hour to confirm bearish force. Then we can get in here with full risk. Okay, it doesn't mean anything. Just get in here with full risk. The Euro USD, I doubt if this actually is going to break out. I doubt. But let's see. There is no harm in trial. Let's see what happens. It's all patient, guys. You have to be patient, okay? You have got to be patient. If you are not, oh my God, you're going to lose a lot of money. Just need to just pipe low, pipe low. So, guys, one of the things I want to start doing, perhaps I don't know, pretty much soon, is stream by this time every day, trading only options. Options trading. So binary options. So trading only binary options. Then by 4:45 p.m. Dubai time, I'm going to be trading forex. Whereby I take advantage of NYSE Open. But then let me finish organizing my profile. I mean, not really my profile, my schedule and everything. Then I'll be able to decide if I'm going ahead with binary options trade, because that's one of the best things to do. Once we get this kind of setup and we see price reversing, we can take a good guess, right? This whenever this happens, 80% to 90% of the times, it turns our way, right? So when price is actually going down, coming down to from this week, we could just take a bet, not really a bet, stake that price is actually gonna go up at the end of perhaps at the end of 1 hour. So we stake it and just leave the market. So at the end of 1 hour, we just convene together again, perhaps, or even wait in the market as well and watch it. So at the end of 1 hour, we see that if price actually broke above or below, if it breaks above, then we gain, I think, 90%, 70 to 90% of whatever money we've raised. In as much as it's not the most efficient way of trading, but then it's going to create some sort of culture for us to come, hope on a lot of things and then achieve a lot of them at the same time as well. Let's see, guys. Let me look at YouTube and see if I've got comments over there. No comments on TradingView so far. So far, where are my TradingView guys? What happened? I mean, was this streaming not broadcasted? Let's see. Okay, let's see. All right, I've got some NC option is waiting, and I requested for your ebook in the group, but haven't gotten any response. My dear, I don't think you did. Anybody that requested for anything in my group gets it immediately. Perhaps you are not paying attention. Go back to my group and please look at your message to me to in the group and look at the next message that dropped. Click on the documents. Okay, go back to the group, look at your message, look at the next message after your message. There's an attachment there. Open the attachment. That's the playbook. Okay, good luck, Mr. NC Options. All right, let's see. And my Twitch people, I don't know what's going on, my Twitch people. How are you guys? Okay, so what is gonna win? Is Euro USD gonna win, or is German index gonna win? Which one is gonna win? Because pretty much these two pairs are actually somehow correlated. They are correlated, so it seems German index wants to win. That's what I see. That's all I see. German index wants to win. Oh, what, Miss Wild, you also in the streaming? Wow. That will be nice. Trading binary. Yes, my dear. Is binary options is actually driving me crazy. I love it so much. And I do it on the background. I withdraw a lot of money from binary options as well, but then not as much as Forex itself. So I want to give it some good, plan. If I give it some good plan, we can be cashing out every day on binary options. Even if we lose in forex, we can be cashing out on binary options. It's a good stuff to, it's a good strategy to add to our portfolio. Let's see how this turns out. So you can see so far so good. Between the time I launched this strategy and now, which is 25th, perhaps 25th of that's last week Monday, and now we are at 80% profits, 80% win rates. So it's not magic. It's not. I'm sorry, guys. This is wrong. This is about 93, not 183. Sorry, or I think 83. Sorry, 83. Okay, that is wrong. Okay, so we can see what is going on here. We're not playing here. We have some strong, very strong strategy that needs to be followed, like the same way we have described it here. If you don't follow it the same way we have described it, you may have some variance in terms of results. Okay, just make sure you are just simply following whatever thing we've said that you should do, and you make the same. You are going to achieve the same results with us. Everyone on my group, they can attest to the fact. Okay, once I'm able to take a trade here, if I get a position here, what I'm going to do is to take this 30 pips. I'm just going to take 30 pips and close. Okay, price can as well drive to the moon or drive to wherever it wants to drive to, but I'm not interested. What I'm interested in is to take this just this week. If I can be able to take this week completely, I'm good. 4 hours has confirmed weak fill, at least by flipping the candle. Let's wait for 1 hour to confirm the bearish force by crossing this level. That crossing which level? 133.776. If it crosses, do not forget, when this crosses, you're going to get something like this. Okay, you're going to get one very long candle to the next support. So just like this to the next support, at least cut it there. So it simply means that even if I close, okay, this is the next support, by the way. Even if I close here, you can still extend your yeah, this is the next support. I think it makes sense to close somewhere here, or you can extend your whatever. What is it called? Your TP. Excuse me. You can extend your TP to somewhere around 45 pips. Yeah, not bad. This actually is not a bad level. It's a pretty much good level. I'm just waiting for this. If 30 minutes closes bullish here, guys, I'm gonna move our buy stop to this level. Okay. If 30 minutes closes still under this level, like in Euro USD, if 30 minutes closes under uh below, what is it called, 24.44, below 24.44, and at the same time closes are bullish, then I'm going to move my buy stop down to 24.54, 24, 50, somewhere around there, for price to continue going up. And if you look, it even makes sense. Why? Because this guy does not have any upper wick, no upper wick, so he's telling us that price is actually coming to retest this area before it keeps going down. Okay, so that's actually what may happen, by the way. So if you're going to get into German index, you have to be very careful. Again, I think I advised everyone to use some sort of lower risk here. Let's see. I'm going to mute myself for a while. Apologies. Okay, guys, you can see German index is ready to blow our mind. It's quite ready to blow our mind. So I think we're going to go with German index. Uh, I'm setting my sell stop right now since it's pretty much close to my to our entry area. Make sure you give 1 to 2 pips gap so that just in case price wants to manipulate with 1 pip, you can escape that manipulation. I'm gonna give out. We're gonna decide on stop loss the moment this trade is triggered. Okay, do not worry about stop loss for now. Let's decide stop loss when the trade gets triggered. Then we can work on it together and manage the trade accordingly. Okay, let's see price eventually start going back again. Euro USD is looking quite promising. All I want to see now in Euro USD is if 30 minutes closes this way, it's fine. It's okay. But then I just want to see the break of this low. Breaking this low means okay. No, 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 no. Still risky because the low of the previous 1 hour is just somewhere very far away. So let's see. Let's see. All we want to see is for price to move down and fill this week, and then after filling this week, it just needs to come down all the way as per 4 hours anyway. Because I'm going to talk about whatever is going. I feel is going to happen in 1 hour as well. Just needs to come down here and give us, and bless us, right? TP. Let's assume that this is going to be our TP, unless I see something else. So we sell from here wherever we sell from somewhere around here, or maybe the low of this, and then for price to keep going down. German index is still not stable. All right, all right, all right. I'm just gonna wait for the next 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, if nothing is happening, we're gonna end the stream and wait for NYAC, our normal session every day. Okay, we have our daily session. Hey, Miss Ward, you joined today. Uh, but I'm still inclined to NAS. Oh, you still want NAS? Guys, NAS actually, the spread, I wouldn't advise that unless your broker is different. NAS, the spread for NAS is quite very, very big during this time. So that's why I really focus on German index and Euro USD. Let's see NAS, my guy. NAS, my guy. What is happening with NAS, my guy? NAS is my guy. Hope you guys know. It's my guy. Okay, let's see. NAS is pretty much looking nice. Just like German index, guys, if you are trading NAS, you should be able to trade German index as well, right? So this is just the same setup. Can't you see? It's forming bearish forces here. And this bearish force, if it breaks below here, man, you're gonna see price in a very far place. It's gonna move very quite well. This is actually a very nice thing to have here. Up to 260 pips. That's fantastic, right, guys? So I think I shared this already in my analysis today. So no need of talking about it. The analysis remains the same. It has broken out of this area, so we expect some sort of for those of us that sold here, that was correct. Of course, you saw if you're on my Telegram channel, you're going to see that I actually sold here as well. but then I closed my trade somewhere around here, and then let 5% run. I think it must have hit break even now. I don't know. I'll check later. It must have hit break even by now. So, or I think I closed it. I forgot, man. I forget a lot of things these days. So, so why take NAS when the spread is very high? When you have exact the same thing happening in German index, so why risk stress yourself? But if you are still inclined to NAS, go ahead and open NAS. While I talk about German index, apply the same thing on NAS. Okay. Let's see. I don't want to talk about three currency pairs. I mean, or three assets at the same time. Do I say three instruments? Okay. 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 Hey guys, we are in. NAS finally, German index finally went in. So we are finally in. Yes, yes, confirm. Yesterday I lost a trade, not losing, I lost an opportunity because out of mistake, I opened a position with very small lot size. So when I looked at my balance, I was like, what the hell? Nothing changed here because I've closed partials. Nothing changed. Then I looked at the lot size. It was shit, it was like 0.01%. So it was crazy, man. It was so crazy yesterday. Felt so bad and disappointed. So now that we have this happening already, now first things first, we confirmed weak fill here, one. And secondly, we've just confirmed bearish force here. So all we need to do now, if you have the strength, okay, for now, this is our entry. I'm gonna remove this now. Let me just send this to the back so I can have this come over here. Yes, exactly. Now, if you have the strength, keep your stop loss at 44 pips because that's the ideal thing to do. Why do I say 44 pips? Because it is 44 pips is the high of the previous 1 hour candle, right? So you don't want price to cut you short, just like it happened to me this morning. Let me show you guys what happened this morning. You don't want price to get in between price and setup, like because after a setup, it's gonna test your faith, right? By going up again and doing some drama, and suddenly it's gonna drop, right? If your faith is very small, it's gonna take advantage of you and manipulate you, right? But then if you are very strong in faith, then you're gonna escape. So do not get me wrong, guys. This is a valid setup, but I'm telling you now, this could go wrong anytime from now. Okay. I normally say this anytime I take a trade, so that people will not go and open positions that are not imaginable. This could go wrong anytime from now. So use only half risk, please. Half risk, if not quarter risk. Okay. Okay. So you can see what's happening here in Euro USD. With what I see happening now, perhaps this may go wrong. I don't know. I'm not sure. But when I see Euro USD behaving this way, going against NAS and German index, I know that a reversal is imminent. Don't get me wrong. I may be wrong. Okay. So for now, I'm going to remove this buy stop. I just want to focus on one. Since I'm already in here, let me focus and manage this trade. So for now, I hope I'm not on mute. Oh, nice. So for now, put your stop loss and take profits at these levels that I have indicated. And then let's see, this is how many pips? 28. Okay, we're going to close partials at 28 pips regardless. We are waiting for 30 pips, so but 28 pips is very close to 30 pips, so we're good. So it seems Euro USD wants to retest. Let's see. It seems it really wants to retest 2600 area. It wants to retest 2600 area. So it's okay. Just if you have the strength to ride with Euro USD to this area to undertake this journey, go ahead and put your. No, you can see our setup is being invalidated, right? In my setup, yes, sometimes this actually helps volume. This guy actually helps volume, but in my setup, I prefer not to see this guy because I don't want to get confused or have a mixed feeling. I just want to see a pile up of candles this way or pile up of candles this way. So looking at what has happened in Euro USD, automatically I'm going to declare this trade invalid. I mean, buys for me is becoming valid now. Price could actually just decide and go up all the way up, but I'm not going to be part of it because I don't have a setup. My setup has been invalidated, so I can't take any trade right now. And then for German index, let's see. Let's watch and learn. See what happens. Let's keep looking and see what happens. Guys, do you see what's going on here? There's something I saw someone doing sometime. I don't know whether that is actually the right thing to do, but I saw someone drawing this, doing something like this. I saw it online, but I didn't pay attention. I just took a look at what the person was doing, and it looks very awkward to me. He did this, and again did the same thing somewhere. Let's see, like this. So he did this and did what? The next thing he did is going to surprise you guys. And then he pointed. Okay. He actually did something like this. Took something back to this level and brought it that back. Okay. So, oh, sorry. So now the interpretation of this is that this is the entry point, right? So this interpretation of this is smart money moves, right? He insinuated that this is smart money move. That price is just going to move up all the way to smart money zone, and this is going to be their entry, and this all here is their profit. Do not get me wrong; it is very, very possible, but it's not my pattern. Okay, it's not my strategy. And looking at this, it looks so appetizing. Like I feel like taking advantage of this, but then it's not my strategy. I've looked at this; it doesn't happen all the time. Okay, so guys, looking at Euro USD, it seems Euro USD is going haywire, and it makes sense. No, nothing makes sense, guys. Nothing. It doesn't make sense. Now let's look at daily. Euro USD daily is actually pretty much bullish. Why? Because today has still not broken below yesterday, right? So there is still a full element of bearish movement in Euro USD, right? So you can see this could be a flip that's going to happen. You never can tell. So that is why it's good not to take any trade until you get a confirmation. So let's look at 4 hours again. 4 hours pretty much looks to me as if it's trying to get some liquidity around here for price to continue going down. On the second hand, when I look at this level, right, it looks suspicious to me because this level is a strong level. What is this is actually some sort of fake out for price to continue moving down, okay? Or this could be some sort of this itself is a fake out for price to continue moving up. You never can tell. Perhaps price has retested this support for it to keep moving up. So you have to wait for confirmation. Have something that actually advises you to take a trade, some sort of confirmation, some sort of strategy or playbook. Okay, that is the way to go these days. If you don't have a strategy, a working strategy, it's going to be difficult for you to survive in this industry. Okay, do not forget. I'm going to show you one more tip. Look at this. Can you see the way this is all lined up? First, you have this candle closing bearish. Second, you have some sort of hammer. Excuse me, hanging man. Okay, and third, you have some sort of hammer. Now you have. Do I call this harami? Is it harami? Let's look. Let's take a look, guys. I want to use the correct term so that okay. No, no, no. Harami is made up of two candles, right? Okay, let's see. I just want to call this the correct name so that moving forward I can be calling it by its crazy name, right? So let's see. Man, I don't care anymore right now. Look at this, look at this, look at this, and look at what happens after, right? So let's compare this to German index, okay? Can you see something similar? Something similar to this guy, the first red candle, right? Second red candle, let's see. Second red candle, you see something similar to the second red candle, which closed as hanging man or something. Okay. Third one closed, it went down and then pushed back to close somewhere close to the, do I say entry or something, just similar to our entry, right? So this is it. So I'm expecting this to happen, right? This is what I expect to happen now, this candle. And after this candle, the next candle is going to blow your mind. So which means next 1 hour candle, right? You never can tell how this is going to happen. But I know I see a drop. I see a drop, but I don't know how it's going to happen. I don't know how it's going to happen. If you are not aligned with what we're doing here, it's not too far to exit this trade. It's not too far to quit this trade. You have only 13 pips loss. Okay. Quit the trade now and join us in the afternoon. Otherwise, please hang on and leave the stop loss. Do not touch your stop loss. Even if price is heading towards it, it's okay. Leave it. Leave price to touch it. It's okay. Okay. Uh, Jumping in and out of market is just a big a sheer waste of time. I wouldn't advise anyone to be doing that. When you get in, leave the price to play out. Leave price candles to play out. Okay, that's why you will see me. I'm still in this trade, even though he's dancing around and doing a lot of things. I'm still here. Hoping that this my stuff forms. See, hoping that it forms right. So let's see. Let's see. I just want to record something positive here. I'm not desperate though, but I just want to record something here. So far, so good. German index, we've taken two trades live and three in Euro USD live, and German index, excuse me, all one. Euro USD, all one. Then NAS out of 10, 713 lost. So it's a good thing, right? It makes sense. For me, it makes sense. I don't know about you. Let's see, guys. Let's see. Really, I'm feeling sleepy. I couldn't sleep well at night. Really, I mean, feeling so sleepy right now. Okay, guys, you can see there's no volume in the market. We could actually stay here until NYSE open, and I don't have the strength. Okay, so I'm gonna advise on what's gonna happen next, and then I'm gonna end the stream, but not without showing you what happened yesterday after our live streaming. Okay, let's look at what happened yesterday after our live streaming. After what I said that's gonna happen, what else happened? Let's see. Let's take a look, a special look, right? Yesterday, I think we anticipated buys, right? We anticipated buys. Let me see the reason. I forgot the reason already, man. I think we got in because of this. Yes, I think. Let me look at my pictures. 1 second, guys. Look at the pictures. Yes, we got in. Yes, yes. I think I saw that. Yeah, that is here. We got in here yesterday. We got in somewhere here. Yes, exactly. And why did we get in? I think we got in because of weak fill. We were anticipating some weak fill. Where is that young man again, man? How does he keep wasting our time? Okay, so this candle closed, and we anticipated some weak fill for price to move, a certain pips and stuff, right? So what actually happened was that after we closed, not closed, like after we ended the stream, of course, price actually went towards our TP. It actually went towards our TP, which is a nice thing. But we closed along the way. I think I shared that candle. Yes, am I sure, guys? Okay, let's just leave it at that. So I made some money here yesterday from 30 minutes, I guess. Yes, exactly. So I got in here, and I think I got in one more here. I took one more because this is my formation, right? This is my forces setup, right? I took one more position here. Man, that's good 30 pips right there, right? From our entry point, which is somewhere below here, I got in already. I think I made. Let's look at what we made in this trade. No need to exaggerate. We made for 3 pips. Yes, what's the time? Let's confirm the time exactly. So this is our trade yesterday. These are the two trades. The first one was Euro USD, and this is how Euro USD ended up. I like sharing this. Let me, sorry, let me bring this to the screen so everyone can see. For those of us that are not on the group, the Euro USD trade we took yesterday. If you remember, this was our setup yesterday. I personally wrote this, two trades running, Euro USD by German index buy. So this is what happened. It hit my take profit like directly. I mean, that was pretty much awesome, right? 32 pips banked, right? And then for German index, this is actually what happened after we got in. This was our entry yesterday, and this was when I shared it on the group. When I confirmed the setup, right? I shared it on the group, and the guys they made some money with me. Whereby, see, this is I took profit at this level and moved the rest to break even, right? So this is pretty much what I'm talking about. Whatever thing we're waiting for here is I'm gonna just tell you what might happen when I go, and then we look out for those stops that I have said that might happen. If it doesn't happen, then allow the price to hit your stop loss. Okay, it's okay, because I'm pretty much sure that we're not using a lot of stop loss, right? We're using just 47. Okay, it's losable, especially if you have adhered to my instructions to use half or quarter of your risk. You're gonna be fine, perfectly fine. Let me show you what happened to me with Euro USD today. It was insane, guys, but I have to let go. Okay, so I got in Euro USD here. This candle closed, and this guy closed after it, right, at 11. Okay, this is 11:15. So I got in after this guy closed. I saw an opportunity here. This young man went up, and it was about to turn. Because of weak fill, leveraging on weak fill for me to take some profit until this level. So I got in somewhere here, and I put my stop loss above here, somewhere here, right? See what happened next. The next candle actually pushed up, hit my stop loss. Immediately it hit my stop loss, it went down all the way to my TP. So this is very, very painful, right? So you don't need to close your trades unnecessarily, or maybe you never can tell what price could do. And before I closed my chart I was actually driving to somewhere. Before I closed my chart, I actually put my I wanted to put my stop loss to this level. I felt like leaving it. That is why this is not actually what prompted me to ask you guys not to touch your stop loss. What prompted me is because price may come all the way to this level, just very close to your stop loss and reverse. So allow it. If it's going to touch your stop loss, it's okay. Let it touch it. Otherwise, it's going to reverse. Give the trade a breathing space. That's the summary of what I'm trying to say. Give your trades a breathing space. It makes sense for them, right? So for those of us who are interested in trading NAS, NAS is, I think the setup is ripe now. NAS setup is overripe. So if you're interested in trading NAS, this is it. Take your trades at this level. That's if you don't have letters. The spread in NAS is too much, unless it is NYSE open. So this is previous 1 hour candle. There's approximately 48 pips. The same thing with German index, guys. The same thing. So this is going to be your stop loss. Your take profit. Stop loss, take profit, and break even. Okay, if this trade comes all the way down to 41 pips, you break even. Break even means close 50% and move your stop loss to break even, like to entry point, so that the trade becomes risk free. The other 50% is going to give you profit accordingly. Okay, that is the idea. Okay, so for those of us who trades who insist on getting on NAS, here's your position. Your position is triggered. All I'm going to say to you is what? Good luck. Good luck. Okay. And for Euro USD, for those of us who are still interested in trading this, unfortunately, I can't see any setup here. So Euro USD is a bye bye. And for German index, let's see. German index, oh, it's still pretty much very active. Where was I? Why didn't I see this 15 minutes? If I seen this 15 minutes, get in here, get out at 20 pips, I'm just going to use like 10% freeze because this is a short trade. Don't get me wrong. I'm not never going to do that. Never. Okay? Never get me wrong. Okay? Sometimes I play, joke with people's money when it's not fair. That's why anytime I say this, I always counter say it so that people don't get me serious. Okay, let's move on. Now, this is German index is still moving according to plan. What you need to do, guys, I'm going to say this again. What you need to do is the moment price crosses below 133.42, move your stop loss to break even and close about maybe 50%. Okay, leave price to see if it's going to get to 123.97. If it's not getting to that level and it's heading back towards your stop loss, then towards your entry, then you can close the trade. Okay, if you want me to repeat, I don't think I can do that. Just go ahead and play back and listen to everything I said. Okay, play back the video and listen to everything I said about NAS, everything I said about German index, and everything I said about Euro USD. At this point in time, your stop loss is here. You can choose to be the savior of yourself by moving your stop loss to somewhere above the current 1 hour candle. Since what current 1 hour candle is about to end, right? So it makes sense if you move your stop loss. In fact, let's move our stop loss to that level. If price hits that level, we are done. It's okay. I'm no hard feelings. It's too trickish anyway because sometimes next in this kind of setup, next 1 hour candle just comes up all the way and hit this resistant level and keep going down. It's going to shock you guys that the next candle is just going to do that something like this, open, hits here, and then pushes back to go and hit your take profits. Okay, so that is why you need to be wise. Instead of this candle pushing to hit here, cutting you out for 7 pips, it makes sense for you to actually leave it at this level, right? Leave it at this level. If it does that, then get in at the open. Like the next candle opens here. If it opens at this level and pushes up, then if it's coming down, join the trade here. Go down with it, okay? So that's how I think a lot of times managing risk. I mean, it's very not managing risk. Managing trade is one of the critical things, critical subjects you need to look at after risk management. First, risk management. Second, managing risk. When you have these two things in place, the next thing you're going to look at is looking for plays that work for you. Because if you have a play working for you without knowing risk management and trade management, you're wasting your time, you're wasting your money, you're going to be in forex, and you're never going to afford any car of your choice, any car of your dream until lifetime. So what you need to do first, risk management, use demo. Some people say don't use demo, just use money. Guys, use demo to understand risk management and how it works. Then use demo to understand how trade management works. If you understand them, then find a play that works for you. That is a strategy that works for you. Then incorporate risk management and trade management into the strategy, and then use small amount of money to start a life account and start trying out these three things. Start trying out these three things: risk management, trade management, and your playbook, which is your strategy. Combine them together, see how things are going to work for you. That is my final advice today. You can see our trade seems to be working pretty fine. No call out so far. So I wish everyone all the best. If you have not joined my Telegram group, please do well to join because my Telegram group, because that is the place I'm going to drop the updates on this trade. I normally, once I leave any trade half baked this way, I normally track it when I'm offline, and whenever I have updates, I'm going to share with the group on when to quit the trade and when to continue or whatever. Okay, I've asked you guys to move stop loss to BE or whatever, but I'm still going to mention this on my group. Whenever it's time to do this, I'm going to mention this on my group. At this point in time, I have nothing to say to anyone, but thank you for joining and do have a lovely day. I hope to see you again today in the next 3 hours. I'm going to be online again in the next 3 hours, okay, to trade NAS and Euro USD. Have fun, everyone. Have fun, and please take care of your money. Bye.